Welcome to Scythe. Today we'll be providing a brief overview of some of the components and interfaces on your M.52. The power button is in the top right. To turn the machine on or off, press and hold for 2 seconds. Wait 5 seconds before trying the power button again. It is possible to hold for too long and accidentally turn it off and on again in the same cycle. The lock button is in the top left. To unlock the machine, hold the key fob that is provided with your M.52 over the unlock icon in the lower left area of the control panel. To lock the machine, press the lock button. Alternatively, if you were provided a user code, you may enter it using the control panel to unlock the machine. When M.52 is first powered on, it will be in the lock state. You will need to unlock it before any other actions can be performed. In the center of the control panel, you'll find the display. To the left of the display, there are drive state selector buttons for each of the available modes: Park, Neutral, Drive, and Scythe mode. In Park mode, the machine is powered but cannot move. Rebooting the software is accessible from Park mode. In Neutral mode, the machine is powered and may move if the brakes are released. The deck lift and chute blocker may move and be calibrated in Neutral mode. In Drive mode, you can drive and use M.52 similar to a traditional lawnmower. You will also use Drive mode to create mow zones and no-go zones, which are covered in another video. Scythe mode engages the autonomous features of M.52. When in Scythe mode, you'll be able to access the mow zones and tasks that you have created when using Drive mode. Please see our other videos for more information about using Scythe mode. You'll use both selector buttons below the display and the menu navigation buttons on the right side of the control panel to navigate among the options within each drive state mode. For your convenience, you can toggle the language on the control panel display between English and Spanish. In Park mode, you will see a language button on the display. Select the button below the language option and it will toggle between the available languages. Select again and it will toggle back. On the control panel display, you will see a status bar that displays machine information or the status of different machine systems, the time and date. The battery icon will tell you the state of charge in percent, the unit number of the M.52. Then there are certain systems that must be active to be able to use Scythe mode or make mow zones or no-go zones, but are not required for manual mowing. Generally, if these icons are white, they are active, and if they are gray, then the system is not active and troubleshooting steps should be taken. The satellite icon displays the connectivity status of the GPS system. The increasing bars icon displays the connectivity status of the LTE or cellular data system. The directional arrow icon displays the heading status of the machine. Heading is another way of saying what direction is the machine pointed. On the left side, you'll see the throttle selector buttons. These should be used when in drive mode, but before you engage the steering control levers. Push the plus button to increase the throttle, which will allow you to go faster. Push the minus button to limit the maximum speed of the machine. These buttons are indicated by a rabbit and a turtle. There is a USB port for charging your remote stop. Be sure to close the USB port cover when not in use, and do not leave your remote stop attached to your machine while in use or in transit. On the right side, there are menu navigation buttons: up and down, left and right, and center button for select. Use these to navigate the menu options on your control panel display. On the right side of the control panel are 2 buttons to select your height of cut. Use the plus button to raise the deck, and the minus button to lower the deck. The maximum height of cut is 6 inches, and the minimum height of cut is 1.5 inches. Note: after a power cycle, M.52 will enter a deck calibration cycle where the deck raises and lowers automatically upon the first press of the height of cut buttons. After the cycle is complete, you may adjust the height of cut as usual. On the right side, there is a large yellow knob to control the power takeoff, or PTO. This controls the power to the blade motors. Toggle the PTO to engage or disengage the blades. To adjust your blade speed, use the menu navigation buttons when the machine is in drive mode. Let's move to the other areas on top of the machine. There are 2 onboard emergency stop buttons, or e-stops, on your M.52, 1 each on the left and right side. Engaging either of these e-stops will bring M.52 to a rapid stop. The blades will stop and the blades will become unpowered. Note: the machine remains powered on when the e-stop is engaged. The light bar will become a solid red to indicate that the e-stop was engaged. To release the e-stop, slightly twist upwards in the direction of the e-stop button arrows. The steering control levers are how you will drive your M.52. The round disc on the top of the machine is the GPS receiver. The 2 black mounds on the left and right are the cellular receivers. Below the top of the machine, you'll find other machine components. The light bar is a strip of lights around the battery cabinet that uses colors and patterns to indicate the machine status to the operator, depending on the machine drive state mode. There are 8 cameras that provide a 360-degree view around the machine and need to be clean and clear for Scythe mode to work. Along the front of your M.52, there is a bump sensor that must be active and undamaged for scythe mode to be engaged. Each M.52 comes with a chute attached to the deck for safely directing material as it exits the deck. The chute should remain down whenever the blades are engaged. If the chute is tied up, it may affect performance in scythe mode. There is a chute blocker that can be adjusted manually from the control panel when in drive mode, and that automatically adjusts when in scythe mode. There are tie-down points at the four corners of the machine for safely tying down the machine in transit. Any tie-downs used should be rated for a minimum of 1,500 pounds. You now have a basic understanding of a select set of machine components. Let's go get Mo done.